Hi, and welcome to Cosmic Consciousness with Cassia. Today I'm going to be teaching you all how to set up sacred space. It's a wonderful idea to set up sacred space anytime that you are doing any type of spiritual work. I set up sacred space every time that I do a reading, every time that I do a deep meditation, anytime that I'm working with energies, that I'm doing any type of ritual or anything like that. It's a great idea because it creates this safe and sacred container and space from which you can then do your spiritual work. And so when you set up sacred space and you say this prayer, or you follow along with my voice, whichever one resonates with you, you want to really hold within your heart the reverence and the sacredness of the archetypes that you are calling upon, of the directions, and of the entire process itself and what it truly represents. Because what's happening is these energies, these elements, these archetypes are coming through to provide this safe space for you. They're acting like guardians to protect your energy. They are all aspects and elements of ourselves that we are calling on. And so we really want to honor them, and we want to put intent behind it. It's the intent more than anything else that creates and sets up the sacred space. What you're going to want to do beforehand is you're going to want to get a compass app or something similar, and you're going to want to map out the directions so that you know where south is, where west is, where north is, and where east is in your home or wherever it is that you are creating the sacred space. And as I go through, or we go through, and we call out each of the directions, you want to turn and face the direction that you are calling upon. When we get to Pachamama, Sacred Mother Earth, you want to kneel down and put your hands on the floor. And when we have Father Sky, Grandmother Moon, we want to look up towards the ceiling, towards the sky. Imagine that you are looking through, if you're in a building, the ceiling of the building and connecting with the stars, connecting with the sun, the moon, the sky. In order to close out this sacred space, we simply go back through the process in the past tense, and we say Aho at the end of each direction as we go through, and we thank them for coming in and creating and holding this safe container, this safe space for us. I'm not going to physically get up during this video, but I will be motioning and turning toward the directions as I say them. But just know that as you are doing this, you're going to want to stand up, and you're going to want to rotate around, get down on the ground, and then up toward the sky. I will copy and paste the verbiage of this prayer in the description box below so that you can use that as a reference if you like, if you prefer to read from that as you go around and say the sacred space prayer yourself. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm also going to timestamp this below, so that way if you do want to just use the recording of my voice as you go through and set it up in the beginning, you can click on that timestamp below, skip this whole introduction part, and go right into the sacred space prayer. All right, and now we'll begin. To the winds and spirits of the south, great Serpent, wrap your coil of light around us. Teach us to shed the past the way you shed your skin, to walk softly on the earth. Teach us the beauty way. To the winds and spirits of the west, Mother Jaguar, protect our medicine space. Teach us the way of peace to live impeccably. Show us the way beyond death. To the winds and spirits of the north, Hummingbird, grandmothers and grandfathers, ancient ones, come and warm your hands by our fires. Whisper to us upon the wind. We honor you who have come before us, and you who will come after us, through our children's children. To the winds and spirits of the east, great eagle Condor, come to us from the place of the rising sun. Keep us under your wing. Show us the mountains we only dare to dream of. Teach us to fly wing to wing with great spirit. Pachamama, Sacred Mother Earth, we have gathered for the healing of all your children, the stone people, the plant people, the two-legged, the four-legged, the creepy crawlers, the finned, the furred, and the winged ones, all our relations. Father, Sun, Grandmother Moon, to the star nations, Great Spirit, you who are known by 1,000 names and you who are the unnameable one, thank you for bringing us together and allowing us to sing in the song of life. Aho.